Hi, I'm Luigi's.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panatoni and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
I'm fabulous like you.
Thank you.
My goodness, Shafi. Our fifth season is coming. Oh,
Yes,
so fast, people. Thank you so much, Speechpot, for being number 11 of the best
thank
70.
you.
Oh, yes, of 70 best food podcasts on the planet. Thank you so much. I hope next year for our fifth season, we are number five. Right,
Oh,
Chevy?
yeah. You
Number
know,
five, people.
yes, that's good.
We're, because
We'll
this
try our
pod,
best.
yes, we're trying our
We
best because this podcast is bigger.
better and bolder. Yeah, but we enjoy doing it. That's the best part, anyway. So it's
Yes.
not the number one or number seven, number 20. It doesn't matter for us. We are just happy, to give it to our listener, a little part of cooking, Italian cooking history or whatever,
Yes.
experience. Let's say experience, wow. An
Yes.
Italian cooking experience.
True, people. If you have the passion of what you're doing, even if you're tired, you are committed to do it. Just like now, Shafi, I'm so tired and I said, I'm so feel sleepy because I'm morning shift already. So
Oh, wow.
I woke up early in the mornings like 5 a.m. So it's a long day, but because we have the passion of what we're doing, as chef said, we
We
have
still
this
do it.
dedication. Yes, we have the dedication to talk and talk and talk about food.
Yes.
And again, thank you, Fishpot, for being number 11. And of course, listen notes for our listen score. I think we are belong to 2.5 popular show globally. Thank you so
Something else.
much. And this month and like the previous month, we're talking about regional dishes in Italy. So
Yeah, we
we
talk about regional food, regional. So we have a few regional we did already. That's right,
yes, I think we have five already, Shafi.
5 or 6, yeah, something like that. So
Six, yes.
yeah. So today we're gonna talk about Campania. Very my neighbor's region.
Oh, yes. You from Rome, Shafi, right? You are
Lazio,
from
yes, Lazio
Lazio.
region. So Campania with that anyway.
Mm.
So Campania, Napoli, of
Oh
course.
yes, the famous Napoli.
First thing coming up in your mind is going to be pizza. Boom, here we go.
Pizza
Of course,
margarita.
yeah, Napoletana, pizza Napoletana. Of
Yes.
course, it's uh, what you want to say about when I talk about pizza. Let's say that you got trace of the pizza already from the 1700. So you can imagine all this. We making pizza in Italy. So yeah, it's a classic, pizza dough. You stretch it, you flip it,
Yes.
yeah, and yeah, you topping it with your flavor things. First of all, margherita or pizza napoletana. Yes, you got your nice fresh tomato, your mozzarella, fresh basil, olive oil. We go. That's a done deal. That's what it is. The best pizza in the world.
Yes. Where
Yes,
pizza originated, I think.
yes, of
Mm.
course. And then he's moving around the world. Wherever you go, everybody knows about pizza.
Yes.
So we made that happen.
Yeah. We love pizza anywhere
Oh,
in the
I
world.
love pizza. Even if I know that I should not eat too much carbo, but I can't say no to pizza. That's my fault.
No carbo.
Yeah, I know. And my next, since we talk about pizza, I will talk about buffalo mozzarella, of course. It's a Campana, buffalo mozzarella Campana. That's when the best, the domestic buffalo, race to produce the best milk to make the traditional buffalo mozzarella Campana. And then of
Yes.
course, it's the air, it's uh, the space that they have, the condition, atmosphere condition over there, they, make the buffalo mozzarella unique, in that region.
Yes, I love buffalo. We usually use for caprese.
Yes, that was my
Mm.
next step.
I
Because I
read
was
your
thinking,
mind, Chevy.
one at a time, we can start for one thing and keep going. Yeah, well, because we talk about Campania, so Campania, let's say, after, you talking about buffalo mozzarella, we can go straight to the caprese salad, classic
Yes.
caprese salad. Wherever you go, you find it. I was in Japan and we was doing caprese salad. We were here in Canada, we do caprese salad. So it doesn't matter where you're going, you find the caprese salad. It's classic, it's tradition, it's simple. That's the most important thing. It's simple for the summertime. You got nice fresh Arlen tomato, from your garden, or if you want, you buy just fresh at the store. You slice with the mozzarella, the buffalo mozzarella, a little bit salt, olive oil, pepper, and we go a little bit nice, lots of fresh basil on top. Done deal.
Yes.
Simple
Lots
and let's say,
delicious.
yeah, of course, delicious, but a little bit healthy too. Yes, but to eat too much mozzarella, no, but it's healthy anyway. It's a fresh
Yes.
cheese. Then, of
It's good.
course, when we go from the caprese salad, we can move a little bit on the pasta section. We got
Mm.
tomatoes. So let's talking about a nice linguine allo scoglio. Classic seafood pasta. With a nice linguine. With you can use semi-dry cherry tomato, even cherry tomato eventually. Masso, clams, squid, shrimps, prawns, whatever you like, and the best. Match, of course, o spaghetti o linguine. That's the best one to be used for that kind of pasta. I will suggest, of course, oil base, like tradition oil base, garlic, olive oil, and a little bit of nice fresh parsley. And yeah, I will use some nice fresh cherry tomato in the summertime. And if in the winter, yeah, you can use some nice semi-dry cherry tomato
Yes.
that you can find anywhere.
Anywhere.
Another dish that I really like with the mozzarella, since I was talking about buffalo mozzarella, is the Parmigiana alla Napoletana. It's a classic eggplant Parmesan that, but it's, let's say it's uh, different, a little bit taller than usual. And you got your ingredient, you got your eggplant, you got your tomato, you got your basil, if you can put some onion in the tomato sauce. You got your parmigiano, olive oil, your garlic, and then of course you got your nice mozzarella di bufala Campana from the Campania. Absolutely.
Que bueno.
Yes. And
Yes.
another dish before we move on a little bit more on the heavy stuff, I will suggest a nice gnocchi alla sorrentina. That's one of my favorite because I love gnocchi. And
Yes.
classic, potato gnocchi. You need your potato, you flour your eggs to make your gnocchi, of course. Nice mozzarella di bufala Campana, of course. And you got your basil, your little pecorino, you got your tomato sauce, black pepper, and we go. You just put the mozzarella on top after it's done, put it in the oven a little bit. Oh my God, unbelievable.
It's something else, people.
And
You
you know
need to
what? I
taste it.
think I'm gonna make it next week.
Oh, wow.
Now that you make me think about it. Now that we're
Sure.
talking about it, I really feel like, oh my God, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And we want to invite our listeners or viewers to participate to our discussion. If you want to know something else that we want to talk about, Okay, you are most welcome to participate. Right,
Thank
Shafi?
you. Absolutely. And you know what? I can tell you, talking about potato gnocchi, what kind of potato you should use, all these kind of questions. If you're interested, just let us know and we can answer you all the time. Absolutely. Especially, to use the potato, you gotta make sure they're nice and dry, so you don't have to use the one that too fresh, too watery. You know, so it takes a little bit time, but once you know how to make gnocchi after, it's so easy, it's so good.
So fast.
Yes. Let's keep going with the mozzarella. We can go on another appetizer, mozzarella in carrozza, classic Campania
Yes.
dish. Yes, it's nice for appetizer. It's nice for party. If you got some nice cocktail party with your friends at home, especially New Year's Eve, Christmas coming, all these kind of little things. Mozzarella carrozza, two pieces of bread, mozzarella in the middle, mozzarella, making sure it's buffalo mozzarella. Squeeze it together. You pass in the eggs, in the breadcrumbs, you deep fry, you pan sear, or whatever you like best. Even pan fry is fine. And that's it. You serve it when it's all melted mozzarella inside. Oh, you can serve it with some nice fresh tomato, with some nice fresh tomato and basil, or even Genovese pesto too. You can dip on it. Oh my God, it's amazing. But if you want to stay in the Campania, in the Campania region like we're talking today, tomato sauce for sure.
Tomato sauce, yes. For sure. But there's a big difference, Shafi. If you use cherry tomato on it, it's so sweet and sour taste.
Yes. Well, I will, when it's a summertime, it's a different story because you got a nice fresh product coming from the garden. But especially if you're in Italy or you are close to some farm, you like it because to be close to there, you can get nice fresh product all the time. And
Yes.
yeah, whatever you find in the store, yes, they're sweet. Sometimes that you don't know what you find. you know, it's a surprise.
Yes.
Yes, it's the cherry tomato. I love cherry tomato to put on especially if you cook with some nice fresh garlic. Just simple like that. Or almost done, not completely. I still want to see the little pieces, a little bit hard. To spread on top of the mozzarella and carrozza. It would be very, very delicious to taste.
Yes. Que bono.
Yes, it
For
is.
sure. So, Shafi, before we go on, let's shout out
Yes.
uh, our countries listening to us. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I hope you will continue listening to us because we are aiming for our 2 million downloads.
Yes,
And so,
please.
Shafi, which one of these countries you want to shout out?
Oh, I
Oh,
just pick one.
let's do Chile. I love
Sure.
Chile. So, okay, you have
Wow.
Shafi.
Santiago Metropolitan, 100%. Thank you very much.
Thank
Wow.
you so much. Chile
Amazing.
habla español. For sure, they are speaking Spanish. So let's do Indonesia with that. Indonesia, Shafi.
Sure. Okay, so we have Jakarta 51%, West Java 14%, East Java 8%, North Sumatra 8%, Bali 8%, Gorontalo 5%, Central Java 5%. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Terima kasih banyak Indonesia. So one more because usually we do shout out 3 countries every
Fantastic.
episode. One more, Shafi. So Indonesia, we do like Greece before. Let's do Finland. Okay, Shafi.
Okay, so
Finland.
we have Lapland 36%, Usima 29%, Pirka Mas 21%, Southwest Finland 7%, Ostrobotnia 7%.
Thank you so much for all these countries listening to
Thank you.
Food 101. I think we have 120, if I'm not mistaken, countries listening
Wow.
to this podcast, because in Apple Podcasts we got 80.8%, Castbox at 6.5, web browser at 3.3, Pocket Cast at 2.5, Spotify at 2.3, and others 4.6. In Spotify, Safi, we have 5,300 listeners or
Wow.
subscriber. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much. I hope we have more subscribers on Spotify. Make it 1 million subscriber, people. We
Wow.
are, because we are aiming for 2 million downloads.
Thank you. Yes, we will.
Thank you so much for supporting this podcast. And we are assuring you that our fifth season will be bigger.
Better, better, and bolder.
Yes. Yay! Yes, yes, yes. And I want to, yes, congratulate us, Sheffy, right? Let's give us a big, big hand for Food 101, because I think we did a
Fantastic.
great job. We did a great job, people, for hard work for the last 4 years. Thank you so much. So, Shafi, what will be the next?
The next, I will say, stay on pasta. So I will go with the spaghetti alle vongole, classic vongole
Oh, I
spaghetti.
love that.
You can't go wrong than that. So easy. Come on. Uh, Garlic, olive oil, fresh clams, parsley, and a nice glass of white wine. Boom, here we go.
Yeah. That's so
Your
easy but
spaghetti.
delicious.
Yeah, you can put spaghetti, you can put linguine, whatever you feel like. Yeah. Absolutely. The best one is spaghetti, of course. And since we talk about spaghetti, what about the spaghetti alla puttanesca?
Oh,
Oh, yes.
puttanesca.
Nice. Black olives, capers, anchovies, oregano, nice fresh tomato. Wow. Go for.
Yes.
You can't
Something.
go wrong with that.
Yes. If you're gonna choose vongole and puttanesca, which one, Shafi?
Which one I will pick?
Yes.
Well, I like both of them, but I'm very big fan of the vongole. So
Mm.
yeah,
You have the
yes,
second thought.
yeah. At one point, the vongole beat the puttanesca.
Yes. For sure, and more famous too.
Yeah. No, I think puttanesca knows too. Anyway, it's a
Yes.
nice uh, classic too.
Yes.
And
Try
since
puttanesca.
we're talking about nice olives and clams, why don't talk about aqua pazza? So it's
Oh wow.
classic, yes, classic taste of Campania for sure. You can use any day orata, branzino, whatever you feel like, and with your nice fresh cherry tomato, you got your fresh basil, olives, if you want to, clams, classic clams. Here we go. A nice
Mhm.
the only Jew that you need, it's from the clams that want to come out. So it's fantastic. And you
Yes.
cook your nice sea bass with that sauce. Fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Sea bass. I
Oh
miss sea bass, Shafi.
yeah, well, it's branzino more than sea bass. We call it sea bass, but it's actually it's a branzino because in Europe we
Branzino.
got small sea bass, not a small branzino, and it's classic. So branzino, even the branzino and the orata is a little bit more fatty as a fish, but it's still a very good match for the acquapazza. Absolutely.
Yes. It's been a long time. I miss eating branzino. Oh my goodness.
And for a dessert, I will go with torta caprese because since we are Campania, one of the most famous is torta caprese. Actually, no, there is even another one famous, but we're going to talk after. But well, the classic torta caprese, dark chocolate cake. You know, it's just made with the dark chocolate, eggs, sugar, almond, and butter. That's what you need, and it's a classic cake. Um it's a very good cake to
For dessert.
To finish your dinner at the end. It's not that heavy, so it's good. Instead, one that I really like, of course, is there is a couple actually, a couple dessert that I really like. Zeppole, the zeppole that are deep fry or even bake choux cream practically,
Yes.
but a choux, and they're stuffed with the custard cream, and there is custard cream on top with a couple of nice fresh the cherries, pickled cherries kind. And the another one, it's the baba, classic uh, classic dessert of Napoleon dessert. It's um, let's say it's kind of um, brioche. Let's say,
Oh,
yeah, we can say it's kind of brioche. It's cooked almost like a brioche, and then it's soaked in uh, sugar water. Let's say, like a syrup, rum syrup.
wow.
And after that, it's dip in this syrup for 3 or 4 times until it's nice and juicy as a sponge, as a brioche. Then curry on top a little bit, just open up a little bit to just stuff it with cream, custard cream on it. It's fantastic.
Fabulous. And
Yes,
que
absolutely.
bono.
Yes, it is.
Que bono. So, Sheffy, I just want to add trivia about our podcast because it's our fifth season is coming. According to our analytics, there are 123 countries listening to this podcast, and number one is they're listening to Apple Podcasts, which is 86.7, and the age that usually listening to us is age 45 to 59. We got 94.5%. And the gender most listening to us are female because we got 77.9%.
Oh wow,
Oh,
fantastic.
yes, all female. We got 77.9 because most women love food, food, food.
I'm
And
happy
we
about it. Yeah, of course.
and male we got only 3.8%. Wow, thank you so much for all the women all over the world supporting this podcast and all those 123 countries. Thank you so much for supporting us. I hope you're gonna beat my, you know what, my Shafi, I'm just sharing my book 101 review. I have 153 countries listening to this to my book 101 review. I hope we're gonna beat uh we're gonna beat my book 101 review soon. I hope 175. We're aiming for that. But well, Chef and I, as I said, we are dedicated to do this podcast
Yes.
every week. And we are
Yeah.
live, people. We're live through LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And please do visit our official website for this podcast, www.food101.ca. You will learn a lot from this website, people. From making mushroom consomme, what else? Compound butter sauce, and many more. And of course, our merchandise. Please do grab a please do purchase one of our merchandise available on Etsy and Shopify.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for those trivia. Every now and then we're gonna give you trivia for our podcast. Before we do that for our, I remember I think second season, right, Sevi? We do our
Yes,
giving our trivia about self, about now we're gonna give you trivia about our podcast because we are aiming for the best of the best for this podcast and we want to share to you how this podcast created. So
but
Shafi, what will be done next? on
Well,
the list.
that's almost all for the most my most favorite list.
Yes. So let's
Well,
do summarize the
absolutely,
list
I
of
will.
Chef Alessandro.
Okay, I will start with the pizza napoletana. That's my first one. The mozzarella di bufala campana. Then we talk about caprese salad. Then we talk about the parmigiana alla napoletana. Then we had the gnocchi alla sorrentina. We
Yes.
have the linguine allo scoglio.
Yes.
Then we talk about mozzarella in carrozza. Then
Yes.
we talk about what is spaghetti alle vongole. Then we talk about spaghetti puttanesca and zeppole. We talk
Zeppelin.
about torta caprese. And to finish, we talk about baba.
Baba, the one of the most famous Campania dessert.
Yes.
Like what do you call, like tiramisu. That's like
Yeah,
that.
actually, yes, it's the famous. Well, there is even sfogliatelle napoletane. It's another one. They're very typical campagna. So, but like I said, there is so many dishes to talk about. You can never
Yes.
summarize in 25 minutes that we're talking. So I try to put the one that I really like most, and let's see, and I hope that everybody listen to us. They like the same what I do. So
Yes,
that's
yes, yes. Try it, people, because Campania Dishes is celebrated for its rich culinary traditions, rooted into fresh local ingredients and vibrant flavors. So
that's
please
right.
do try them, taste them, and if you want to cook them, cook it and try the
Yes, please,
experimenting.
and let us know how it went, how you
Yeah.
did. Of
Yes.
course.
We're encouraging you always to participate to this podcast. Say what you are. Uh, if you want to know something that you don't understand, Chef Alessandro is here, most especially Italian cuisine.
Oh yes, of course.
Italian cuisine, and we
Yes.
we before our fifth season coming, we are producing our Food 101 Volume 15 Regional Dishes in Italy. That's what we are
Yes.
talking about. So please tune in, people, and please grab a copy of our Food 101 Volume 1 until 13, especially 12. Food 101 Volume 12 Italian Cuisine. But the rest, uh, well, Food 101 is volume 1 is basic, volume 2 is fundamentals. And you know what, Jeffy? I did a survey about what cuisine that you like. And
Mm.
for I have a 250 respondent, I think. You know what they like, what cuisine
What they
they
like?
like? Oh, they like Italian cuisine.
You see, here we
Yeah.
go.
And I have like 3,500 impressions for that. So Italian
Fantastic.
cuisine are famous. Oh my goodness,
Really
mamma
good. That's
mia.
we that's why we're keeping going with this with our podcast.
Yes, I
Of course.
use I always do survey on LinkedIn. So please do tune in or check my LinkedIn account. And as I said, Italian cuisine won the first place. Like 55% of the respondents like Italian cuisine. So that's why we're producing another book, people. Food 101, Volume 15, Original Dishes in Italy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. So, Shafi,
Vegan people.
see you soon.
Bye bye.
So, we got